The Chinese counteroffensive in Burma, 1943 to 1945, was a significant military campaign during World War II, involving Chinese, British, and American forces against the Japanese army, which had occupied Burma, now Myanmar. Burma was of strategic importance during World War II due to its location and resources. The Burma Road was a critical supply route for the Chinese nationalist forces, led by Kai-shek, which received military supplies from the Allies through this route. When Japan occupied Burma in early 1942, it cut off this vital supply line, severely affecting China's war effort against Japan. The Allied forces, therefore, planned a counteroffensive to reclaim Burma and restore the supply route. The counteroffensive in Burma was coordinated by the Allies, particularly China, the United States, and the United Kingdom. The Chinese Expeditionary Force, supported by American advisors and air support, played a crucial role in the campaign. General Joseph Stilwell, an American military advisor to Chiang Kai-shek, was a key figure in planning and executing the counteroffensive. The coordination also involved British forces led by General William Slim, who was responsible for the broader Allied efforts in Southeast Asia. In late 1943, the Allies launched the initial phase of the counteroffensive. The objective was to disrupt Japanese supply lines and prepare for a full-scale invasion. Chinese forces, under the command of General Wei Lihuang, began advancing from Yunnan province into northern Burma. This phase involved guerrilla warfare, reconnaissance missions, and small-scale engagements to weaken Japanese defenses and gather intelligence. The main offensive began in early 1944 with a concerted effort to recapture key territories in northern Burma. The Chinese forces made significant progress, capturing strategic locations such as Myitkyina and Bhamo. The capture of Myitkyina was particularly notable, as it was a major Japanese stronghold and an essential objective for reopening the Burma Road. The operation involved intense jungle warfare, overcoming difficult terrain, and coordinating with air support for supplies and reinforcements. Simultaneously, British forces launched a major offensive in central Burma, leading to the critical Battle of Imphal, March to July 1944. The Japanese aimed to cut off British forces and seize Imphal, but the British, with significant logistical and air support, managed to withstand the siege and launch a counterattack. The defeat at Imphal was a turning point, leading to significant Japanese losses and weakening their position in Burma. In 1945, the Allied forces continued their advance, culminating in the capture of Mandalay and the eventual liberation of Rangoon, now Yangon, in May 1945. The combined efforts of Chinese, British, and American forces led to the retreat of Japanese troops and the restoration of the Burma Road. This final phase involved large-scale coordinated assaults, amphibious landings, and relentless pressure on Japanese positions. The successful counteroffensive in Burma had several significant outcomes. It restored the vital supply route to China, boosted Chinese morale, and demonstrated the effectiveness of Allied cooperation in the Southeast Asian theater. It also paved the way for subsequent Allied advances into Southeast Asia, and contributed to the overall defeat of Japan in the region. The campaign highlighted the strategic importance of logistics, air support, and joint operations in overcoming difficult terrain and a determined enemy. In summary, the Chinese counteroffensive in Burma was a critical component of the broader Allied strategy in World War II. It involved complex coordination between Chinese, British, and American forces, overcoming significant logistical and environmental challenges to achieve a decisive victory over Japanese forces and reopen a vital supply route to China.